What is going on, my beautiful LARPers and LARPettes? Welcome to my gun room. Alrighty guys, so I am here in my vault room. This is going to be a very interesting video because I'm not really used to doing gun room, vault room videos. But today I'm just going to quickly go over what's going on in this room. I do want to kind of not show you a whole lot of things just because I want to get a 100% complete vault room. This is, believe it or not complete in my eyes. I still have a couple of things that I want to do here and there that I'm going to go through in the video, but yeah, so I'm gonna go through it really quickly just to give you guys an idea of what is usually behind me and around me when I'm filming my YouTube videos, and I'm looking for some good input from you guys as well to how I can possibly update this room even better to your standards possibly. Let's take a look at this first wall over here. So I guess I'll go through each wall, 4 walls, 4 different scenes. So on this wall, it was kind of my idea to do a like a gear wall, right? Like a gear up wall. So this is why I kind of have my plate carriers on the wall here and a bunch of helmets. I don't know why I have this many helmets. I only have one head, but again, I like to collect stuff. I'm a gun whore / gear whore. So just there's my helmets there. So I have some Hardhead Veterans ballistic helmets, and I believe this is a Paraclete one, and this is a M-Tech Flux bump helmet there. This is one of my main ones here that I use. This is my, whoa, I almost fell. Hardhead Veterans ballistic helmet here. Then I have my DTMVS's right at the top, and I kind of just outfit it for some night shooting stuff. So if you'd like to see some night vision centered content, let me know, because I do have DTMVS's, a PVS-14, I have a thermal monocular. I don't really do a whole lot of hunting with it, but I do go out at night, and my truck is outfitted with night vision stuff too. So if you'd like to see something night vision related and maybe give you an intro on how I started night vision, just go ahead and let me know. But yeah, helmets up there, plate carriers here. I got Defender armor plate carriers here, and then I believe this is an Audi gear plate carrier here. This is just pistol rated armor on this one, but these are both rifle rated here. This is kind of my main setup here though. Oh my gosh, Negan trying to take me out. If you look on this bench, I have a bunch of different guns up here on the back end. You've probably seen this one in a recent video. This is the Canik TTI Combat. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. This was kind of my theory of, okay, I'm gonna have a workbench. You know, when you have an idea in your head and you're like, all right, I'm gonna get a really nice, expensive workbench and do some tinkering here and stuff like that. You're like, all right, cool, I'm just gonna get a chair and stuff. But lately, and I mean, you don't see it on this video right now, but I just had a bunch of shit on here that was trash, and yeah, a bunch of random crap on here that I didn't even need before you guys came here for the videos. So I kind of just cleared it off and made it look pretty, but it never looks this pretty. I just have a bunch of junk on here that I don't really deal with. But yeah, aside from that, just giving you a quick view on a couple of things inside the drawers here. I have a ton of knives. I like to collect knives every now and then. Some of them go on sale. I don't know, like I said guys, I am a complete gear whore, knife whore, gun whore, and I have knives for days. And then at this bottom one here, I just have a bunch of unopened products that I gotta get to. So guns right here, just for show. Then this bench here. Moving on to this portion of the wall here. This portion here, I was just trying to fill this space, to be honest, but this is where all of like my cool, I guess all these guns are cool, but these are 2011s up top. Then I have the STI. So you guys know Staccato. was formerly known as STI. STI used to make some really cool competition guns. Then I have some random SIGs down here, the X5. I have some reviews on those. There's gonna be a lot of stuff on this wall or around this gun room that I haven't really reviewed yet. So if you see something pop out in this video, just let me know if you really want to see a review on it, and I'll kind of try to push it in my schedule to go on from there. Then at the top, I just have a couple of guns. Again, there's really no thought process to how I'm gonna do this wall. I just kind of started slapping stuff on here, but I got some shotguns up here. I got some Streebogs. I got a SIG there. I got a Brand, a couple of those things. Right here, I have a Liberty safe. Unfortunately, I got these safes before that whole debacle that happened. If you guys have been keeping track of Liberty, you know that they were in some pretty, yeah, ridiculous stuff that happened there. If you noticed on this side, and if you walk over here, you see this blanket. This is one of the things that I don't want to show off yet because there is a vault door behind here that I'm still installing, still trying to make it complete. And I wanted to get this video out because this vault door is giving me a pain in the ass. So vault door update video, and there's another part here that I'm gonna update. It's gonna be coming soon, so you'll see a vault door there. Right now, since I'm still kind of installing the vault door, I don't feel really comfortable with keeping these guns out. I literally brought all of these out for this video so that way you guys can see the setup that I was imagining in my head. So I kind of just stick all the guns in there when I'm not in this room because, again, I'm not fully secured yet, but at least I know they're somewhat secure in these safes, unless you're, again, a Fed. So up top, so the wolf mask is an interesting thing. During my Instagram days in the beginning, I used to wear this thing a lot, and just to get reaction out of people, just fun stuff, just a guy in a wolf mask shooting really fast on Instagram. And then a lot of people just started calling me a tactical furry. So, I didn't really give up on it. I brought it out for this video actually when I did the SIG P365 Macro Legion, I believe that's what it's called. I did a video on that in Halloween, and I wore that mask. And now, since it's past Halloween, there's a lot of people on that video that are still kind of like saying, why would I film this video Halloween style? And it's like, look at the date, dude. It says October 31st on it. But right here, have my wolf mask. I have, right here, these are filters for my gas mask. So I have about 6 gas masks that are still in boxes and cases and stuff like that I haven't pulled out yet. I'm pretty deep in prepping as well, and that's why I don't want to show you a certain part of this room, just because I want to have a whole prepper area to show you when I get into it. So again, moving on to the guns. Scorpion up there, I have the PS90 up there, and I have a Chris Vector. This wall here is, this is my glory wall. This is my wall of like, hell crap, once you walk into this room, I want to impress people. And before I get deeper into this, guys, I just want to go ahead and give a big thank you to Holdup Displays. They are the ones who supplied me with this full wall setup here. These panels here are all made of metal, so I don't have to worry about my guns falling off. It was a pretty decent install. It wasn't too hard, but it was still something you have to really pay attention to. I only took a quick little snippet of when I was first starting off in the room. There was wood on the back of it. This wood is not, this wood is just a framing around a actual cemented vault room. So don't think that I just have all these guns in a drywalled space where somebody could just break through it. It's fully enclosed where, yeah, I feel super secure once I get that vault door up. But these walls here are by Holdup Displays, and the mounts that you get on these two are really cool. Like this one here has my Henrys. I think it's really cool that they kind of come out at an angle, especially if you're gonna sit underneath here on my casting couch. You know, this is sitting right above your head, so you can get a nice view of some Henrys above your head there. So Holdup Displays has a ton of different options. They have Cerakoted ones, I believe, or I forget what kind of painting they do to them, but they have a bunch of different color options. They have a bunch of different designs, kind of like this flag here. If you can back up just a little bit, cameraman. This flag here is really nice touch when you're walking in. I was kind of worried when you come into this room if you're gonna even be able to tell if it's a flag, but I think it gives me a good amount of space around these guns. I mean, I guess I can move the guns more out so this flag could be more in view, but as of now, I think it looks really cool. This was probably the hardest part to put on these walls here, just because they have to line up directly. So if your wall is not symmetrical or even off just a little bit, you have to cut the actual panels themselves. Cutting the panels is probably, aside from adjusting this, is the next hardest part you're gonna have to do. If you have to cut panels, now if you come over here really quick, we'll come back over there. If you see here, you can see that all these panels are cut, and I had to measure them out, and they're kind of like, if you're looking at, what is it? Shiplap or tongue and groove wood. It's literally the same thing as tongue and groove wood, where you have to kind of just connect them together and then drill them into the wall. So if you're familiar working with tongue and groove, you're not gonna have a problem with this. Just make sure if you're cutting these panels, you get a very, very durable blade for cutting these. And don't try to cut these with an actual skill saw or anything like that, because it will jump around and it gets really sketchy at some point. So you just get one of those, I forgot what they're called. I'm a gun guy, I'm not a tool guy. But so coming back to this wall, I put pistols right here, and then I put them underneath, and then I kind of just put rifles right at the top there. Now, what's your input on how I designed that? Is it cool, or should I have kept this all rifles and one wall all pistols? I'm still kind of conflicted on that, because yeah, I don't know how to make it flow good. Right here at the bottom, I have 3 katanas. Right here, hidden at the back, I have a little canic here. And I don't know why I didn't do this in the video, but I have a light here for my my Beretta. I don't know why I'm saying Beretta. My Desert Eagle. This is a gold tiger stripe Desert Eagle in 58E. I have not filmed the video on this yet, so if you'd like to see something on that, just go ahead and let me know. Right here, this big gear bag is, I'm a huge paintball player. I've been playing all my life, and I still can't give up the sport, so I still have a lot of my gear left over. Moving on, more guns up here. Again, this is a like closet-ish to go in the back. Still got to put trim up around this wall, and put more panels up inside of here, so that way I can put up all of my prepping essentials. So water, food, my little portable generators, or my portable power banks and all that stuff. So this is gonna be the prepper area where I wanna show you in an upcoming future video. Moving on, magazine wall. This isn't all of my mags here, unfortunately. I can't put all of my mags up there, but a majority of them are up here. So I got Galil mags, I got Magpul AK mags, Magpul mags, B&T mags, 2011 mags like crazy. Yeah, I have a ton of mags right there. People always ask me, hey, should I buy this accessory, or should I buy that, or should I buy this? And I kind of just tell them, like, dude, get ammo, get mags, get food, get water, because in these times that are in, we don't really know what the hell is gonna happen. And the last thing you wanna be is caught with only 1 magazine in your gun and 50 red dots on it, or whatever the hell you were thinking about to put on there. So magazines are cheap still. Go ahead and grab some magazines. They're like 12 bucks. You're not gonna have a problem later on in life. And that's what I do. I just go out and just, like, I believe I have a container over there full of magazines still that I just haven't opened. I just buy them every time I go to the store. So just make it a habit to keep buying magazines, guys. Now moving up here, I have some MP5s, and then I have that, if you can see, there's a Mosin Nagant up there, that big tall rifle, or that long rifle with a Archangel stock on it. That was probably the stupidest thing that I've ever done to a gun. I wish I would have left that all original, but it is what it is. I was going through a stupid phase. Maybe that was like 15 years ago or something like that I got that. But yeah, don't do that to your Mosin, guys. My beautiful flag that was custom made for my wife right there with the Pledge of Allegiance on there. I think that is always good to remind people of the beautiful country that we're in. Have to have a flag in this gun room. Then at the right there, you'll notice that I have some bats. Again, no real structure to this room, but I have some barbed wire wrapped bats. You guys already know what that's from. I have a giant sword up there, and if you notice right there, and maybe I can pull that down from you really quick. Let me cut. So right here, I have a flamethrower, believe it or not. So this was custom made by my buddy, Dark Alliance Firearms. Twitch this button here. You have gas on the inside. You have your little propane tank here. You turn on the fire, and you are spewing out at least 15-foot flames out of this thing. So it's really, really, really cool. I don't really know what I would use for this thing to make a video on, but if you'd like to see this in a video, let me know. But let me set this down here. I have some old school little lever action and shotgun action going there. This thing here is a DLX Lux X. This is one of my paintball guns. I have about 6 paintball guns that are high-end, and again, I'm really into that sport still. I just haven't had time to go out and play it. What do I have? Oh, I have some swords up here, so always got to have some swords just randomly lying around. Both of my safes here. Now, this was my biggest headache here, was where to put these giant safes. I didn't really know because I can fit all 3 safes on one wall, but I feel like it'd kind of take away from the room. I feel like it would make it too small, where I would just have all the safes here. So I kind of just spread them out in certain corners. If you're looking right here in the middle, platforms where I can put just a bunch of random gear. My goal here is to move all this gear out and put a lot of, so I want to get like some Resident Evil collectibles and some Fallout collectibles, Gears of War, games that I really like playing. I want to just put them up here as like little trophies and stuff like that. True Velocity, I don't know if you've ever seen this stuff before, so if you can get a close-up, this is like some polymer cased ammo. Really unique stuff here. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a test soon. Aside from that, those of you that are really into old school memorabilia or old school, I mean, let me just stop talking. Do you know what this is here? This is that good 545 spam cam ammo. I paid a ton of money for that a long time ago, and they're even more expensive nowadays. So I still have 2 crates full of 545 that I'm probably not gonna open for a while. Moving on to the final wall here. Now this wall, I kind of put a little bit of thought into. I wanted to make this into my Kalash wall, I guess. This is where all of my AKs are displayed here. I have my Palmetto AKV, I have a KP9, I have a Chinese, what is that, the Norinco. I have a couple Bulgarians, some 545s, shotguns, a Galil Ace up there, a mini barrel up there, a couple cool guns up there. If you move on over here, I have an SKS. These are like the battle rifle side, I guess. I guess the battle rifles, I should put all my battle rifles there. So then moving on back over here, I have these little like PDW folding guns here. So I have Strike Industries, SMC, then I have some Flux Defense Raiders here. I just did a video on this one. This is the Ferrotech little 22 MP7 at home. Then I have this guy here. This guy is a 454 Kazul made by Biggest Finest Revolver. So same people who make the 50 cal Desert Eagle over there, they make this one as well. And this one packs a punch. I mean, if it's one gun in here that I really don't enjoy shooting, is this one here. It hurts. So moving on, if you're looking down here, I have my glasses that you usually see me wear these Heat Waves here, Future Techs. I have a ton of those, and then I have a couple random ones over here. Then I have a little watch case right there that I gotta fill the rest of my watches with. Down below that, I have this IKEA cheap drawers system here. I just have like more mags. So yeah, again, you can never have too many mags. So I have mags, I have random parts and pieces. This is just I got this because I had a bunch of stuff in containers and I just wanted to have it a little bit more organized, I guess. Then going on from there, we have this roll of rifles and little sub guns here. This I was kind of iffy about just because, yeah, I want to put all my stuff up, but at the same time, I feel like it kind of takes up a lot of space. I'd rather have this lower to the ground, but as you can see right there, right where those handguns end, it's basically wood paneling all the way down. So I didn't really have enough paneling to finish from the bottom down. I just felt, since I'm gonna be putting chairs and tables and all this stuff in here, it's gonna be a waste of panels. So I just ended up putting them here. So I have my little PDWs over here. This is a very nice Maxim Defense PDX with a Gemtech Abyss suppressor, I believe that's what it's called. And then moving on, I have some shotguns and some SIG MPX here and a couple of other rifles, and some of my favorite guns to shoot are the Henry lever actions all tacked out. So alrighty guys, so that pretty much does it for the vault room, gun room here. I'm still doing a ton of updates to this room. Like, some of my plans are to at the very top and at the very bottom is to put some LED colorful lighting or something like that. I gotta move this light right here, this light that's shining right in my face. It's a fan that I gotta push upward so that way it kind of shows light on. I gotta get more light in here, guys. That's my main goal, to get more light in here. I wanted to put a TV in here to make it somewhat of a man cave, but I felt like that'll be a good amount of space wasted depending on the size of TV I wanted. And I didn't want it to take away from the guns that I have on the wall. So if you have any other ideas, maybe a projector screen that would come down, I don't know. If you have any other ideas, let me know on what you would like to see. Maybe a TV and I can put my Xbox and play some games in here or something like that. I was also thinking of a table right here, maybe like a coffee table where I can, I don't know, put some drinks on or something like that. What else was I thinking in here? If you have a way that I could rearrange this stuff to make it look even cooler, because there's still some stuff like over here, the barrels are too long where they kind of going up above the other guns back there. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't really want to have this bolt action completely displayed on the wall. I rather have something cooler looking up on the wall. So if you have a way of me to move things around, if you'd like me to just have a full pistol wall, let me know on that as well. I think the AKs, I'm kind of solid on keeping that, just AKs on this wall. So I'll probably move those battle rifles over there and put them with maybe that SCAR over there or something like that. And then, yeah, if there's anything else you want to see in this room that you want me to do a review on, 100% let me know as well. Just because I have a bunch of guns in queue right now that I'm filming for, and I'm getting to those too. I still got like 5 guns right now that I got to release on YouTube. So let me know. Lastly, I apologize for the lack of completion in this room. There's still some trim that I gotta put up, and I still gotta complete that prepper room in there, but I just wanted to have it 100% before I actually showed you how it looks. I want to show like a before and after type thing. And the only before, unfortunately, I took of this room was just that little snippet that I added in there. So yeah, and I didn't mention that I painted the wood, tongue and groove wood over here. So do you guys like this setup? I mean, this is kind of what I've been dreaming of since I was a kid. I've been into guns my whole life. I've been collecting guns for a long time. A majority of these guns here I did purchase and collect coming up through my career, I guess. A good amount of them were given to me for reviews and stuff like that. So that is not a hidden secret that I do get guns in for free to test out and stuff like that. And companies do let me keep them sometimes. Sometimes I gotta send them back. But a majority of these guns I've had for a long time. There's a Glock in here that I've had since 2008 or something like that. This Kimber 1911 over here, again, I'm going on a little tangent here on history, but this Kimber 1911 here, Gold Combat, I bought when I was 16 or 17, something like that. And this was in a state that would allow you to buy private party at like 16 or 18. I forgot what age I was, but I was pretty young. And they would allow you to buy private party at a certain age, and then they kind of switched it where you have to go through an FFL. So I got this a very long time ago. But yeah, that's the gun room, guys. I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I love you all, appreciate you all. Catch you in the next one.